Me did Yanyante Chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so ye free. Won't ya she? Me discover ye mapim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu Busia for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
These are evergreen songs. Wow. Utiebia. It sounded fresh. Diana, see her. Diana, see her. Referee lyrics no.
Yeah, the referee. Say Ache.
Yeah.
The one who say Ache. And so dear. Most of us, shut down and tenacity most of times because your mind is always active trying to create something else.
Okay.
And the only time I editie wo nyom no when o perform and nyom no constantly on a regular basis and no na ma kwan ma editie nyom no because there was say utie now or rehearse it or practice it to be able for the stage and by doing so no then you end up remembering your lyrics and all that kind of stuff but aside from that I say no twa o nya no bio more it's hardly for you to go back to sometimes try so unless you want to recreate or you want something from the songs. So me personally, me entire intimacy NTA me that often. Obi to me take assembly free menu mukra no I catch them. So oh did you remember so what can't wait this I'll say me, to say later be I make find it I'll say it is true. So to answer your question, not very often.
I see. So it means you don't even remember the last time you performed any of your songs?
No. I don't remember, to be honest. Me said Nkasei the last time they performed a yenyo. So Nkasei, I think 2007 thereabout. That was when we last performed.
As in you performed in a group.
In a group, yeah.
But you don't get invitation to perform because when say London where you are, there are some musical events they know you also rep the hip life thing. And the my invitation crowd to just come and perform.
I mean, you see, like such ones no shed that and classify as performance.
Okay.
You understand? It be just maybe a guest appearance if I should put it that way. You understand?
Yeah.
So to me, and an actual performance. You understand? Because we such appearances, you don't really prepare for it. What you say, rehearse, you don't take any notes, you don't plan what
you just show up.
What you just show up. You understand that? If you cry a boy and you can't even follow the lyrics properly because they're unplanned. I mean, but such ones, dear, a couple, a couple out there in the UK.
In the UK.
But those are not actual performances.
Now take us back a little bit. How did you guys form your group Nkasei? And how did the name Nkasei come by?
Okay, ma. Yeah.
A long story, innit?
Yeah, thanks for the question anyway. But a very long story. Originally, I think you started off as Kente Clan.
Kente Clan?
Yes.
Still with your
still with Nkasei. That was when we met in '95. Because now me solo thing, honestly, solo thing and stuff. By year 95, and you forming a group called Kente Clan. And now you performing a lot, you know, across Accra and Takrady, you know, most of the times.
Is it because you were based in Takrady or something?
No, I was based here.
Oh, you were in Accra. Okay.
Yeah, you understand. But for some reason, we had guys that, you know, used to organize shows in Takrady and stuff like that. And they would invite us and we'll go out there to perform.
Okay.
Any idea? So it was then later, you for me, how do you call it? You're a record producer now, almost signing up to release your album. No? That was when they decided, said the name Kente Clan has to be changed. Because, you know, I think around that time they said there was another musical group, you know, I think it's almost a cultural group or whatever it is, almost a promo Kente. And the management of our record label, shout out to Habib anyway.
Habib Records.
Habib Records.
Yeah.
Almost feel it's a big creative conflict. Say, you're signing up with that name. So we sat down, a couple of us, you know, and then they first almost shall see some of the TZ say as a nake as to say make a crack and so on, and he said ebeya I was say you know don't pay Nkasei, you know, that kind of thing, blah blah blah. Instead of so it was like a joke, and we were just said yeah me kind and you know I say yes about it. And then it clicked, like, you know, right, so Don't Pay Nkasei can actually be a group name, but we end up settling on Nkasei simply because we thought that and they are very funny. Or catchy, sorry.
Oh, yeah. I see. So that was how the name Nkasei was coined.
Yeah.
Until now you're Nkasei no. And now I don't pay no.
I don't know because who's me who said Biswasa what I say.
So
I don't know. I don't know who is what I work Obi who different. Yeah.
Has flesh that.
And na kebe bone. Now we are in Nkasei. Because Nkasei
Nkasei
bones. Bones are bigger than skeleton. Bones Mr. Nkasei. Oh wow! So that's how come the name came about.
Yeah.
I see. Now, how many albums when you guys were in Nkasei? How many albums?
Officially, 4 albums.
Okay. All under Habib Records?
No. Practically, Nkasei was only 1 album we did with any Habib. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But the second one, no. What happened is Habib recorded the album, no, all right, but then he didn't produce it. What I say, so we took it, you know, for a distributor to help in promoting the second album.
Okay.
And we did that by ourselves.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so with actually with Khan, I don't know if you know,
because
he was then our manager. You understand? So we took it upon us, and then we actually.
The Khan is not Dr. Khan. There is another Khan. It's not Dr. Khan. There's another Khan who is the one he is referring to. Because no, the only Habib. So I know at the same time, no, book back. And also no
money or managing at the time. All of us under Habib Records.
That is very true. Now, in forming a group, how many years? How long were you guys a group?
Okay, so from 95 to 2000, when the first album came out, was 5 years, and then from 2000 to 2006, so 6 years. I would say
like
11
years. Would you regret your days as a group? Anka your career not maintaining as a solo career throughout?
Yes and no.
Okay, which is yes and which is no?
Well, the group in the moment, you know, there were glorious days in the group, and then there were certain days so I now feel say, well, I shouldn't have been in a group anyway. but most often than none, no. I'll say, sir, it is good to be in a group, but it is not meant to last forever anyway. You understand? So, to me personally, may have a fair moment as in being in a group, because the ideas were coming from not only me, but from the both of us. And easy down, your friend is saying, burden or a dumana, where so
we have half
which may I have now a Janoa Kodana, Unia so Abefa to us, so night Macapo, as I say now. Inti baby no more coswa, you feel strong together anyway. You understand? Because unim says a jamu at the toho no more or back could be soon.
That's true.
And so no alone make being in a group interesting. As I say. But yeah, aside from that, so they told they be you kind of feel like say, okay, well, should I have gone alone?
So at what point did you call the group quits? At what point did you say, okay, we are dissolving it, there is no more Nkasei, we are now going to follow our individual dreams?
Well, I personally, I think that maybe I realize a year around 2010. I think that not still now. No, we had, both of us had faith in the group still, even though it's not a war. Different ambitions that will be able to pursue that kind of things. Then we still had faith in the groups. We able to mean stay together and then still keep working together as a group. But I think somewhere around 2010, that was when we kind of realized that yin to me and Sheda, and like the friendship can still be there, but yin to me and Juma together as a group. So I think it was around that time.
So there wasn't any bad blood then. And yes, SMBSC or people, there wasn't anything like that.
Oh, obviously, your friend is a senator chairman crowd.
Okay.
You understand? And it's to do with every family, even in relationship. It's not easy being in a group. When you are in a group, it's like practically say as a wawa.
Oh yeah, that's true.
What you say? In the end, I mean, mobestre and all that kind of things. But to what extent? What you say? It would be a baby, and then both of you can't really handle it anymore. What you say? And then you probably would think say the best option is say if you are entry a home crime free a home and all that kind of thing. So yeah, there wasn't like a, how do you call it, like a brawl, if you to or whatever it is.
That, like some serious misunderstanding.
But then we kind of realized that it's time for us to probably go our separate ways.
Now you guys can chip in anytime you want to chip in, or anytime you have a question, feel free, because there is an open conversation. Yeah, the Barbie Drew, the new song was released, then we will know how to go about that as well. The last time I Nkasei Nkasei also as a Sandy or also edin the Afro Jesus. Maybe someone say na waton kan na wahua na sani or Jason mama Felice say only me muntemo enwo at the moment, because I say son the oyena the nimba bianam like response no, that's how it came out to me. If it's not like that, that's fine. But maybe someone also say also telling ka that when was the last time I also tell unia na ke and Afro is using ka.
Well, the last time I met in Kanye around the Ghana Music Award.
Last year.
Yeah, that was when non-music awards air bustle. And we were actually, I think, onuna of Remy. But proud to that, now about Ghana that. Who interviews Nibi, like you are saying, there now, and the way he came out with it and stuff, and the questions Nibia Yibisano, and how he responded to it and stuff like that. And I feel a kind of way anyway. Sorry if I know I'm on live TV, but I feel a bit kind of way anyway. And I kind of laid back a little bit because not me, I am in one. Like you said yourself, said, and I can't the way of answer that question. You yourself even wasn't happy about it and stuff. So, and my made me feel a bit some way. And it may relax kakra because aside from saying that yen active together as a group, you know, not still are communicating. We check upon each other. And before we began a crab, the promotion and that kind of thing, I was with him. You understand? So all call recording in no crying idea cry. I was still with him. And I mean, I wasn't bothered and all that kind of thing. And so for him to come down and actually act in such a manner, no, and I kind of feel so. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, this is really serious. Until me back it out, crap.
Okay.
But then.
If I want to face it in real terms, am I bufu kakra?
Yeah, yeah, in that manner.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as if said.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Bufu and two advice was okay. Let me step back a little bit.
Step back, you know, and stuff. Because look, we've been boys for so many years. What I said. So there are certain things that here, one who know me who here. What's in maintaining kaya. And now ABA or Sheho, ABA on Sheho. It's so easy. You understand? But in Yanuni be no more, then it was kinda it was a bit funny. And I then decided say, okay, right then let me just pull back a little bit because obviously it looked like this person want to do away with you.
Yeah.
And just said, okay, all right, cool.
Okay.
And then he came back and then called me, said, I love their soccer say perform together. So then I kind of said to him, said, look, I'm not interested.
Oh.
You understand? So I later called Alodia because meaning the way Alodia very reacted to it. So I called Alodia to clarify the situation. So Betia says maybe this is the situation near the intent I say main. But then risky.
Yeah, DJ Risky. Yeah, no DJ Risky. Yeah.
Or Bemu, and then he said, "Say, yo, well, this is what I think. Well, I would, yeah, of course, I wouldn't like to disclose it on. So this is what I think. So it will be in both of you, your interest. You probably perform together." And I said, "Okay, cool. Then that's fine. Let's do it." Until we form a WhatsApp group, you know, planning about how to do the show and all that, and then they kick out. Like 2 days before the program, then he pulled out. He said to Risky he can't do it. And
2 days to the program, no catch Risky said he can't do it.
Yeah.
That is when you guys had even started preparations and rehearsals and all.
Yeah, we started preparation and all that kind of thing. We are talking about, oh, okay, it's your program is saying your band, is saying your band, and those kind of things. So we planned to even go like a day before the program so we can rehearse our stuff, everything together before the main rehearsals. And then, you know, just 2 days to the program, he pulled out.
He pulled out. Wow.
You know, so. And not even, he pulled out, not even stating his reason in a group chat.
I was even going to ask, yeah.
One it's like he just told Risky I can't do it. So.
And that was all.
And that was all. So.
Well, interesting conversation. I've told you, sir, and the revelation is the baby about Bonte. Now, there's one conversation I really want to have his opinion on. And Chai and a BBC documentary be no about Hip Life and how Hip Life emerged and the fact that Hip Life is now competing with Afrobeat on the world stage and all. He is one of the pillars of Hip Life. Like Hip Life now. He's one of the pillars of Hip Life. Abib Records, then days, Reggie Rockstone. In fact, Okahumbi. I'll surely get his opinion on that. Bro, meaning say at this stage, Odi Bakube Tumana, Kojumuni Bakube Tumana, Miansansi Kwaniso. Okay.
With his experience in being in a music group and all that, what is his opinion about the music groups we have in Ghana? And should even an artist or upcoming artist be an opportunity? So you being a veteran in the game, if we want to form a music group, what would be his advice to them?
Okay, good one.
Well, my advice is don't get too deep.
Don't get too deep.
Yeah.
Go into the group, but don't get too deep.
Yeah, go into the group, but don't get too attached. Understand say a business now. Yeah.
But how can you do business without getting attached?
Yeah, as you can definitely separate your emotions from your business. So what did they make kind of say? And the whole thing is most of the times, say you get into groups it be your home more ya come nyina edi actually understanding say, oh okay, a juma na yeah and a juma no ebetumi agina and the to the bisu into me nyina. And you should always learn how to be self-dependent. Say at any point in time, say group no a failure, you are ready to stand on your own. You understand? And me that's my personal opinion, because per experience the mehuno and Ghana hanomon even abroad of these musical groups in abroad. I mean, for instance, take that for instance. Almost separating. You take new edition, almost separating. You take even the current ones that came One Direction and stuff, almost separating. You understand? That should tell you that groups can only go to a certain extent until you should be prepared and be ready to go to that extent. And then when anything happens, you can then depend on yourself.
I mean, second one is but now that he is going solo, or both of them are going solo, definitely projects now on 1 year in the past, it is still in the system. It is still banging.
Yeah.
Whether it be me invite you, perform you. So far as I have interest in that project, I will play it. And the current music business and how it goes right now. Not long ago, we had two people from his own era, that is the hip life era, PH2s and Papi of 55 fighting about copyright and the fact that somebody feels so be infringing on it. How do you intend to recoup money from even the old projects that you did in the past? Is there a mindset like that? Say, okay, moving forward, at least say your friend I would want to either remake those songs or re-upload them to YouTube. How do you intend
and even the fact that they are still being streamed online.
Exactly.
Yeah, people
how do you intend to recoup that? And how safe are they even in the space now? Well, who owns them?
Well, I would say a intellectual property as it stands still. And yet for only, well, which me I can say individually will be our shares will. And for instance, na to me I then assigning or up on maybe the publishing right on his own.
Yeah.
Now when you need the number for the royalties, and I make to me assigning maybe up separately, and then the portion I media make to me adjustment royalties separately. So there's either as a group no split it, and as a group no unsplit here, and then I make initially say a business. So long as I'm say a business, you can always come together and work on that particular product for the benefit of the both of you at any given time.
So now how safe are those projects in the past? How safe
in the past or currently?
Like how safe are they even currently?
Currently.
Our white page, so who owns them?
It is ours, like I said. It is still our product. It belongs to us and it is with us.
And to make online, I would see Nkasei a page or a channel for Nkasei. I know where your songs are.
At the moment, no, because like I've been saying earlier, due to the conflict that went on for a long period of time between us, we were not able to say
protect it
at all anymore, say you need any year so after na yedi sa your friend your work and eduma na ya hwe kwan ya be fa so ya be day yeah, they better abontin under our name. But the songs are there. You understand? The songs are there, signed up with different names and stuff like I am a man for Kra Airstream. I'm a publishing company in UK Kra Airstream to help us, you know, get ownership of those ones. To get ownership of those.
And it's really to me that for some years the man for the
oh yeah, and I can say so. And then I make and then Tawantawa some so count. So a lot of people took advantage of the situation. Anyway, so yeah.
Well, Kojo, you can also come through. Mobile Samba Bimo just to you notice, yeah. To mobile Timia demo questions not to, yeah.
There's a 16 years in India, father.
Oh, their producers at toy and the more desires can
also 2007.
Online rights, Nadia, you are right. As for the online rights, you know, we share that enya bibia in free mu yet. You understand? Because I told you, and Tiasiano and share that enya juma p, and away no and your back of where juma, and nipa being where juma. And it's a all best signing or right crown pona, na washa see a claim ukrana. There are certain things that was say Tiasia concerning that. You understand? And sana what to me. Go ahead to do that kind of things. In Indian account, but the moment you better agree to such things, no, then that's it. We can put it.
Okay, I say Mushia 95.
Yeah.
And we forming group, and now we performing more quarter at that place.
Yeah.
Battle organ about your hip life by I'm all for dispute to say Regina and the other. And I think also around 98, 99, we hope a buy. Meaning some more 95. So, that issue no, who is saying when the day hip life Nkasei a buy.
Well, it's undoubtedly because of Reggie, because you one concept rap. You said hip life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And when Reggie came out, he or whatever he was doing at the time, he labeled it.
Okay.
He named it hip life. And he said also kwaye bibi. Nasa also odisa edino eto dia so in change shrimp tree on any DNA. It doesn't mean that on he started it. He said hip life and then the rest followed under that name. What I said. But proud to that, well I'll leave it. Major any say. So
you will rap better than we.
You can't proud to.
Yes,
before hip life.
Yeah, it was hip hop.
Hip hop.
Okay. Yeah, the no was strictly hip hop.
Okay.
Yeah, fat foreign beat. Yeah. Now, yeah, instrumental no any idea no. Natural yeah rap. What you say? Yeah, if answer never done a mixtape or EP or whatever. That's what we started with.
But it was in Chi. It was in the
No, it wasn't in Chi.
English.
It was strictly in English. Whatever we were doing at the time. You understand? It was in English. But it was later on when Reggie came out with his Chi album. I realized it because they're not most of us at the time, you know. People were not paying attention to it. You understand? There were a whole lot of guys that were doing it way before Reggie came into the picture. But people were not paying attention to what we were doing at the time. So, but when Reggie came and did it in Chi, it to me XLA yeah man for chassis so omutie no. We realized that okay, all right, then if we are able to incorporate, you know, our local dialect and stuff like that to what we already nah ebi a man for the chassis
Okay, so but on the record before Reggie there was no one doing rap in Chi.
Well, I think Mahoney P did.
Okay, before Reggie.
Yeah, I think Mahoney P did. I think even MC Crazy or you know, he was also from I mean they did in P and stuff like that. But Reggie's vibe was different. Reggie's vibe was like before our buy and but because he switched it.
Okay.
You understand? You understand? So the youths immediately gravitated, you know what I mean, towards that.
So that was when Nkasei munyam first hit song after Reggie introduced you tree rap no?
Yeah, that was when I
and that was which song? That
was a Komamo.
A Komamo.
The Bisa album.
The Komamo.
Yeah.
So before that, Namusha then recognized song would be out, but you were rapping.
We were rapping. We're seriously active rapping. I mean, prior to that, now me minute your friend is saying, X-Do I and X-Do ni na kina ye obana ye media. You understand? So, and that was 97 thereabout.
Okay.
Before I Nkasei was able to, release an album.
Your days as Nkasei, which song would you consider as your biggest? Like, Wayna Mudi Disika na.
Okay. Oh, like what can financially alone?
Pa no first. Yanshe nyume ma musika pa.
Well, a new man my in Sikapa, yeah, I'll say Tuobodom.
Tuobodom.
Yeah. Financially, but well, success say you can't say be a success wise, based on the albums and stuff like that. Yeah. And yeah, there's Monkey was very successful. Ekomamo was very successful. Which one I wanted to say? Like, Adrianebu, for instance, was very successful. But Ebane Sikasemu in general, and they're the most that you now partner from Tuobodom.
And out of sales or performance?
It was based on sales. The most performance your friend is saying Sika Yenya on our songs by Monkey Chop Banana.
Monkey Chop Banana. Oh wow.
And you must every more on radio to be played from our your friend is saying your catalog. Monkey Chop Banana, Edianebu and Ekomamo. The reign of Tuobodom was cut short due to the controversies around it. Yenya shows and Bobby Bray around Tuobodom period of the time.
Why were you guys prohibited from performing the song?
Yeah, I mean.
No, I know it was said but elsewhere too.
Everywhere, not elsewhere. Emma radio ekate and yomnobo. You understand? Because they try to put like a band on it to make sure say and yomno ombejaibo. Because a year more and yum no be brave, any as seminar near war and yum the negative and seminar near war and yum no huntino. And your mind was an anka yenya due by their performances nesanium and your man. Ye nyano do do. Nyano do do. Ekate even Yankasankasa Yenshishayana ye war concerning the project. What I say, am I to me and Yoma be brave?
Not plans Benamo for the project.
Yeah, because Enona yet the main lead, your friend is saying, and Yom on
for that particular album,
that particular album. Until now, we were counting everything based on its success, so we can then move on to other songs on the album. And then project them into the limelight. But because all the attention was switched onto your friends and Tuobodom Nintendo, to me, I'm making that decision.
So how did they give you the most money? Because said on a mamo, so if say any money to try, how did they then give you the money?
So then I make us say it was based on sales because within a short period of time, Sika Tuobodom Edinburgh and like financially, the in terms of sales, the rest of the albums now and Antono instead.
Oh,
you understand how but all cut shows there and then there and there, it's not Tuobodom.
So it means I come with Germany Koyanka. More.
Oh yeah, Nanka, I know the.
But did you guys know about the issues around it at the time of composing or recording the song? Did you guys know?
Yes, we did. We knew, but now you name say a check. What you say? You name say a idea almost funny serious. You understand? And so we thought say it would be interesting you know,
They will just
to
laugh
make a
over
song
it,
out
yeah.
of it, and then probably, you know, people will just fan is grow because they entertainment. You understand? So yeah, you say be fan is grow, and then they will vibe to it, and everybody will be happy, and you know, probably make some few quid out of it and go out. But no.
Nkasei. But apart from, did you get some personal threats? ABL, Bishamu, baby, the Nisakamo, Obi Chambabi, say, Monamako, say, Etiano. Did you guys get any threats like that?
Yeah, look, even now, cry in now in UK, it's not a joke thing.
Even now in UK?
Men are catch out.
A head for?
Yeah, Ghana for.
Almost my mom's
Ghana for free.
Tuobodom.
Yeah, almost free. It's not only about Tuobodom.
Okay.
This thing is bigger than Tuobodom. Is
like the brown
yeah, brown Hafu region and stuff like that. So I'm kind of likely. Now you said this is what is going to happen. Like probably a drop hole. You know, the track. It was just you know, it was entertainment. We thought that everybody will be happy about it and stuff like that. But a month one fact, it's not a joke. They're not playing with it.
Did it affect your career?
Oh, it has greatly.
It has.
Of course, it has, because you know, yeah, after Tuobodom, nothing really went on for us.
Wow.
You know what I mean? After Tuobodom, I mean, you saw it yourselves. After Tuobodom, nothing really like moved. After Tuobodom, we then have to like leave the country, and then through that we separated and so on and so forth.
Was it out of fear for your life's reason you left the country?
Yeah, part of it. So we thought that maybe being out there would be
Safer.
slightly safer for a while, and then we can like probably come back later and then continue with our career and stuff. But then even you said no, nowhere is safe for you, especially where there are Ghanaians that come from BA, Tuobodom and stuff like that. So,
but did you not apologize at that time? Mom Pacho, at that time when it happened, did you guys apologize?
we did.
How did you do it?
My music effort delegation, like, you know, to go out there too. So I'm patch our my dear. But Omokrampo no, the Omo encounter, you know. So they had to return pie car glasses near the and all this kind of thing. So
wow.
Yeah, so
I'm sure what you were reading was more than because when they say, oh, I say Nana Hima been at the Buafuna or allegation or something.
No, it's deeper than that. It's really deeper than that. Me cry, I am in one, you understand? I am in one, say, almost far no that
level.
You understand? Like,
I see.
So we share a man for one-on-one, now almost free, or no more. Like we share face to face, and I don't know how deep
it was.
Yeah, it was like how deep it is. Two a man for you know fear because of be both you about on you understand? So it was.
Wow. Would you want to apologize to them again now?
Of course. I mean,
okay. Your camera is there. You can.
Yeah.
So that you can walk freely without turning back.
Yeah. I mean, your best friend and no penny for any Tuobodom Emma and you Nkasei at the buy a brave year a piamono. I far or mine or a Tuobodom a chrono honor. Nay, a goodie. And ya dear, yes, she shares and ye DOB and as you ever say at this three Tuobodom a chrono. But a young quala jenny, and a ma you who say, Sabia, the barbon tea, a bay and just some at the ama a crone or mammoon in ya. By Yensu said, the other quackle ye, in tears, nananum impending for any Tuobodom crone, you be bia sabi. Ye fast and young way so at the form say fat and chay. Nadia walk on the omun jamu anchor.
Thank you. This is very humbling. And Mijidi said, almost sharing free the whole of Brown region, nay, Tuobodom to be specific now. Ma ato empanifo any opinion leader say, maybe a chumumpo, more man to say, and rant any pachawa, and Heaven Tales, shy or not Casatna CTV. Apacho, me say a chop parry the bema, now boy, and to a chap of Vivia, I am Boko, and I'll be happy about that. Yes, Ru.
After the apology, see, I will be released solo prayer. And say, invite all perform.
Ever perform a day?
Tuobodom.
Oh, how?
Perform.
Yeah, I mean, say, my performance is here, Ewa.
On any other platform
for sure. So as part of your catalog, be a sure perform it be unable. You perform other ones. Will you perform Tuobodom?
Not confirmation if we Tuobodom for was a okay, Manaka. Why not?
So now, if somebody books you right now, you're not going to perform Tuobodom.
Well, we can talk about that in chambers.
Also, for confirmation, then another more jetum, another jetum with the you may be at home. I see. Enti, me who say, only unia na key, Muna more London. Mutu quite on the same day the Koya Mama Bima na saying.
Yeah, same flight.
Same flight.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Interesting. No, and you Johnny. Every day. Mutu find the name of music.
Yeah. Yeah, for show. I think it's not a 6-match program.
With Alodia?
Yeah, with Alodia.
Yeah. I see. Enti then and Yanumienu, yet to quite see a cock or bonium, need drop on the fire who are Gia Musantity because I drain a body coil, not then much man to ask a crack crampuna. My farm black crana, who's a few when I'm having a man.
Yes, and Umia be Sammy about group Nasem Nana make say group is meant to be for a certain it goes only to a certain extent. What you say because your friend is saying and for cry now or different. Yeah. You understand? And so and I want to mean who that will be a trimu potting. And as I say, and 9 you cry at I cry no Obia on the bottle. Exactly. As Obia what your only aim, ambition, your percent with the and that kind of thing. So due to that and a man sabi Obia then a far no crime because now I feel Obia percent will chase water or feel or feel is it's
before I'm free Ghana at not play more corner. Now my marriage some mama.
Not the AC wa no more anti.
I had Tuobodom said
to say the meeting I say your person here the your take what you say. I said yes near one your time. One hand in Abia as a wound need my anymore. Na yente won't come for some time. I be a assembly bed joke crack on one and the assembly joe and a jawire then. Na sabi West ya better now that they know why idea but so that's what happened.
I see. To before Mutu can now one the assembly was require a Yenyamai.
Oh yeah.
Mokacha Alodia promoter.
Alodia was aware.
Okay.
Yeah, now or yeah aware say it is not say yeah,
I get it. More check
kakra. You understand because now on one kasa, we explained that he knew about the situation on him there na koso and that kind of thing. Or here to a certain extent, say there was a basis here, to your book across and it's hard,
So whilst there, before I move back, come separate ways, I send be sensi be man between you and your partner.
Before I ever
no, Budru landing. Some quite I'm sure some go together and TV back.
Yeah.
And then the sensi and I then assembly see here. Mu decide is okay now. Me kwa we so kwa.
Oh, she and shada NC. And then I make the kind of tribune say make the kind and say obi akra in the plans. And I think said the only thing they see and say obi afa no one and say you casa you stay together under one roof. I musically, and your man shut I and koye my what I say, but say you separate you move at the take a crowd now will be a pedie or share actually choir, and then maybe later you bit to me and then come back again. And then.
So at that time, you, for instance, decided to drop music and chase your daily bread.
No, I did not instantly. Yeah, I decided to work. You know what I mean, like do away with music for a while.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then go and hustle.
And now you think the time is right for you to come back into the music thing again?
To me, the time has always been right. You understand? It was just that I wasn't prepared. I mean, yet that prepared, you know, to put out any material or a product. It is not about the timing or anything. I still feel that the state or how I felt at that time is the same way I feel now. But it is just that I kind of feel like I should do something. It's like I'm just wasting away my talent. And I just feel like you know I should do something now.
So why the change of name, knowing that you built a solid brand with the name Shy? Why the change of name now?
Oh, you mean Having Tales?
Yeah.
Well, I due to life experiences. So I know the mom decided okay. Having Tales would probably be a good name to go with, rather than Shy. Me and moreover, so me see, so not mention that Shy, but you can say Dean was so I am not no crap. Me fast I Dean Shy and they told me so no. And mommy very very humbling, like almost to the extent that me losing so much out of my confidence. You understand? So yeah, so I kind of feel that
When did they say the name? Were you not acting that before you were giving that name? Shy, when did How did you get the name Shy before it started having an impact on your character?
A long story. Me person make one say, but if I brought this a dinner to me so no Holland CCI. It was a very close friend of mine. I be been see it. Me no me no asem. And
Aba.
Was it? Yeah, obviously say Oko fight the Shy the tone so I was say you're bad.
I don't see any man now in Timinian or say you are Shy now.
Yeah, something like that. And then the guy just says, you be too shy. And then that's it. The next time I realized be I from Shy. It started with MC Shy actually.
Oh, okay.
So because I was rapping at the time and stuff and dancing also. So yeah, so he started with MC Shy and then eventually
you
the
did
MC
away with
got
it.
vanished and then
It's
Shy was
really
good.
Shy. So Heaven Tales, is it the heaven we know? Is it the tales maybe out of stories, or your motivation is different? That your Heaven Tales is different. How would you explain that to us as well?
It's the same thing.
Heaven.
Yeah, it's just that it is spelled different.
Yeah.
Because I wanted it to be personal. Maybe say personal, like
So at this stage, you guys should put the Heaven Tales as it's spelled on the screen for me now, for our viewers who might be spelling heaven as in heaven to get it right. We know, but they might not know. He's telling us it is still the heaven above, and the tales as in maybe stories or something like that. But what motivated you to go for this name, Heaven Tales?
Yeah, and I make a real life experiences. Now most of the times, Jenny say we have this idea say nipa biano like ube then you get to go to heaven. And then when you get to heaven, ubenya everything you so desired, what you say, and all that kind of thing, and there will be an eternal life for you. You know. But you know, biblically, all kind of biblical is right. You know, I'm not arguing with that because that is right too. But say me share a say asetinemu and this idea and neoma bitia. Me who say it is not the only time you get to experience heaven. Okay. It is not when you are dead. And you get to experience heaven. So when you GMO now tower, that is heaven.
You're in heaven.
So ye BB now o succeed in nature. That is heaven. So sorry now ahoden now nkwa now to me sorry koba is heaven. Ebusuan edo etwa oho ehia. What you know, that is heaven. You understand? So enona inspire me to then decide, say, okay, all right, then this is something that I was say shining a light on. Okay. You know, for people who be on TRC, and I believe there are many people out they know. Yeah. But who be as be on TRC, then we'll get to understand this kind of things also.
I see. So has the name changed your message in your songs? Maybe when you were shy of Nkasei fame, no, now outro a certain way. Yeah. Now that you are having tales, no, has it affected what you write, your message that you put out as well?
It has greatly. Yeah. I sang a lot. For instance, this whole album, obviously, my name is it's Heaven Tales, and the EP that is coming out, you know, Tales of Heaven. So
Heaven Tales is the name, and the EP is Tales of Heaven.
Yes. So
are you now a gospel artist?
I'm not a gospel artist. I won't say so. I won't say that I am a gospel artist. I'm not a gospel artist. You understand? But media, no.
So how do you describe your kind of music? Because I've listened to the new one, and we are all going to listen to it. And minim say now hip life, but me tell you, me to me fancy hip life beam, and I mean to me fancy Afrobeat simple. It's now my confused now. Heaven Tales, you me fancy hip.
Well, to be honest, a Afrobeat. You understand?
You fancy Afrobeat?
Yes, a Afrobeat, all right.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can also say a contemporary Christian music.
Okay.
Moreover, it's actually inspirational and motivational music.
Contemporary gospel. You can say contemporary gospel like that.
That's it.
Conscious vibes. We are going to listen to that song very, very soon. But time and minimum, you didn't have dreads.
Well, I had them before Tuobodom.
You had them before Tuobodom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had them before Tuobodom. They were short. The one you saw in Tuobodom was my locks actually, but they were there like that.
Oh, that was natural.
Yeah, it was natural. The blonde was all my hair.
Oh, okay. And you've kept it since, or you cut it at the point?
Yeah, I cut it at the point. You know what I mean? Due to other circumstances, so I cut it at the point.
And is this another natural one, or this is a plated one?
Well, this is a plated one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so that is what we see on the screen. I thought it was fashion. I thought it was maybe Ukobo TV now or that.
No. It was dread even here because the cream nana me use, you know, very strong, so it weakens the dread. What I said, and then it became a bit lighter.
Oh, I see. Boy, he's not Shake. Are we going to listen to the song now? So you wanna perform it? You wanna perform it at least first time performance?
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
if it's a hip life, Cecilia, what is your opinion about hip life, Karen?
Hip life in Wuye, I think it has grown.
Hip life has grown.
Yeah, it has actually grown to be to become something else at the moment. You understand? But it is still hip life. We have boys like Sako, they're still rapping in P on a foreign beat. You get me? We have Strongman Benna, Amarado. We have a couple of guys that they are all still rapping in P, but mixed with hip hop beats and all that. And in like they are saying, but it's just that new generation added a different touch to it. They've owned it in a different way. You understand? So I think it's still alive, strong as ever, more than ever.
But when people don't identify themselves as hip lifers, do you get disappointed, especially with the people that you are mentioning? Most people would identify themselves as rappers or hip hoppers or Afrobeat artists more in our current music state than being hip life. And it's just a few people who identify by hip life. Do you get disappointed?
I don't get disappointed. Like I said earlier on, I said hip life, the name, the brand actually belongs to someone. You understand? And the person has said it several times, say, yeah, this is mine. You understand? And most people want to own what they do. I think that's the difference. You understand? Most people want to own what they do. They've now come to understand what the craft is and what you can gain or make out of it. Enti obiya try said you obey biano, obey only sa portion.
Okay.
What you say? Enti na ebia we be cultural say yeah na nye hip life na me yeah because before like I said hip life will come in the picture. People were rapping. You understand? So they are still allowed to call it whatever they want to, you know what I mean, so long as it belongs to them.
I see. Would you want to put something in before we listen to this one? Yeah.
I don't know whether this is coincidence and I say Naki, essay or the Afro Jesus. You need to didn't come on the other time. And also come about encounter be our best so identify myself and all of that. Child so essay or the Heaven Tales.
Who is about to release the Tales of
Heaven
EP.
All about
Christ,
God, nature, and all of that. Musha say na na more that desire no woman na be share and a nay dead the woman because it seems like we now to the same direction.
Yeah, me that was it. But yeah, I think that it would be, most of us from a Christian background, it's into this kind of things, it was already embedded in us. What you say about Bob Rana then you begin to think about these things, obviously because you kind of feel like you sort of need a better whatever it is understanding for your children to follow in future, or you want to guide them into the right direction or into the right path and stuff. But yeah, I mean, yes, then because we grew up from a Christian home, these things were actually embedded to us. It's just that me personally, I feel like this is the time, for me to actually speak about them.
Would you want to remix any of your old songs, given the opportunity or given the chance, or when it becomes necessary? Now that you've started active recording and active promotion, no, because he would want you to remix any of your old songs. Would you do?
Yes, I still can do that because most of the young people na emunsem ye. You understand? Ofa a common say a futusem. What I say, Ofa Ibiane Bua a futusem. Enti young people na do na ye no na do na hote. What I say, and nsɛm bi a ɛho nya bebree no ɛnhyɛ da ɛnni ɛnwom saa because we take our time to actually craft our music in such a way that you know it will grow on people and people will get to love it as time goes on. So Bana say no because I should remix any of our songs. You know, I'll cross check and see what needs to be added to it and what needs to be taken out, and we can probably.
So what it means is that at the moment you might see some of the lyrics as unwholesome. If it becomes so, say the view or and 70 view on pair, you would consider them as unwholesome.
And then I make kind of say, oh, it will, you be brain now, no, not a moon send me okay. So I wouldn't know which one I will be taking and say, and yet, and I say, and yet, what you say, it actually depends on the individual. You understand? And I'm so proud of DTA.
Yeah.
What you say, but yeah, obviously, so person will remix it and you more. You revisit the entire song from the root up. And maybe I will be who mistakes be one or two be or baby obey then. Obey person will be corrected. And you know that can be done.
Have you stopped rapping?
I haven't stopped rapping.
You've not stopped?
No.
You are still rapping?
I'm still rapping, it's just that I've grown a little bit out of that. You understand? But and I make kind of like, for instance, ABR, CCIE, over 10 years, I probably be like 60 years, and you can't be rapping or make a career out of rap music at 60. No one is really going to pay attention to you that much.
Sure?
That's
why do you think so? Why do you think you can't do rap at 60?
Yeah, because rap is a youthful thing, a youthful thing. A sabi mrantewa ne mabawa ne adie ene sheda di your friend is saying rapechi bebre, which is good. You understand? And penning 40 rap there, but to a certain extent also. But because for instance, Nkasei be a Jay-Z rap or rap on that kind of thing. He's doing it for fun now. When was the last time he even put out the body of work? You understand? And stuff like that. Like all these guys are on my through age, a particular age they are still doing it. It's not as if that they are doing it to make money out of it or to make a living or a career out of it. It's just that the passion is there and they feel like they have to make use of it.
Okay.
You understand? But if you really want to make a career, you know, based on that as a professional, me personally, I wouldn't love to see myself on the stage rapping at 60. I'd rather see myself singing. I believe you can sing even when you are at 100 years, so long as the voice is good.
The voice is active,
so,
you can still sing. So it means that now you've lost all the beautiful shy bars that we were listening to.
No, inside it's still there. And no, I may turn around into singing.
Okay, because me can person rap it can me kai shy.
Etia wonyanko ho a yetua duam saa gensu ye dowo na sabi ye ko wanyinam. Ne papa mu agadofo obwe yanka ye dress bia ye twa ye ni kohwega hwehwem. We me hia ma kirewa na wa kirem. Kire me wonyanko na me nkire oni suban anyonko gronti wa hwe koto line koto dan ensuo ga no pe na koto kai koto jai na wafefo yi koye enne wa hwe wotin mai. Ye tufu na wentia ye pawa ye bete hwetote ne tote wono munsana wo fa adwene ebi ani da hopa te sano pawia bie wani menda ma wani nte.
So the bars are still there though, but this year or say he's grown out of it. Wow, beautiful conversation, I promised you, and that is what we are still enjoying revealing. So also by performing him, right?
Yeah.
Because the video is not yet ready, and he's going to get the video done, and we would premiere the video here on CTV before he'll go back to his London. To see Queen ba. See a king. Say the king ba. It's I'm making sure that the video will be ready before he will go, and that is what I want us to do. So the new feeling is Heaven Tales. Yeah. Like I'm trying to call the bass better more, but bass now. But you sing so well. How did you get this singing voice? Because now me name say or rap here now, or voice no rap here depend, but to sing beautifully like this, especially even after dropping your mic for some time, Uncle Bibeka so Ubeko still kakra. It looks like you are still sounding good.
It's just a gift. It's just a gift. I mean, it's the main reason why I decided to try something out now, because I felt like I haven't lost my gift. I'm still greatly in touch with my gift, and thanks to the Most High, nothing has happened to me physically, or anything to do with my voice. I haven't lost it in any way and stuff like that. So yeah, just know it's not as if I went out there to like take a musical class or anything, but it's just a pure gift.
I see. What is the message on this particular one? The song we just listened to. What is the message you are sending out?
Well, it's God being jealous for us.
God being jealous
for us. I mean, say, oh, be na say, oh, pay at the cry, and the chrono, a sombo man, yeah, that kind of thing.
So crown.
Yeah, say, usumu ye, what you say, no matter what the basic, ewa who be anos, who buy, and I'll share, susu ye. So that's the entire message that
you are preaching. You are preaching the word of God to us.
No, you can say so, but I'm just putting it out there. Say don't lose faith in yourself or in anything that you are doing. Know that there's a bigger man up there. Looking out for all of us and stuff.
So in a long while, this is one of the songs you've recorded. For this long time, I could break this one song you've recorded.
Yeah, I actually did this last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
Is this what brought you to Ghana? And you went to do about Ghana this time.
Yeah. It's an EP, a 6-track EP.
Okay.
So, but this is the lead single on the EP.
Okay.
Actually, it consists of 4 songs, and then
okay.
4 songs, 1 ballad, and then 1 karaoke version.
And this one is called what? The one we just listened to?
It's Kwana.
Kwana.
Yeah. So you can say the Hebrew word is Kana or Kana. It's spelled Qanna.
Okay. Kwana.
Or translated by English more. Then it's Kwana.
And what's the meaning?
Jealous.
Jealous.
Yeah.
Kwana
is a jealous God.
Oh, okay. So in Hebrew it is Kwana.
Yeah, it is actually a two. That it is the same word. It's spelled in 2 different ways.
Okay.
So it can either be the Qua double N-A or Quan-A. Q-U-A-N-A. Yeah.
Okay. So yours is the N-A one.
It's both.
Kwana.
Yeah.
Meaning the jealous God.
Yeah.
Or jealousy.
Yeah.
Wow. Kwana. At this stage, I'm going to ask my people to come in, maybe 1 or 2 about the song. Bro, question 1, 2, nothing. You activate the phone line. Now, your phone to make Kasabi.
I mean, the production is very solid.
Okay. Oh, who produced it? A Ghanaian producer or?
Yeah, that is K's beat.
Case Beats.
And Decoder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Case Beat is a friend of mine down here in
Ghana. Okay.
Actually,
I know Decoder.
Right.
Yeah, I know Decoder.
The production is very solid. Delivery is also on point. If there's one thing that is so familiar about especially the hip lifers, it has to do with their writing structure. They always go for about two verses at least, or more 2 verses, no more 1 chorus, no more hook. But Sisia, yeah, no one chorus, 1 hook, 1 verse. Yeah, and it's still in there. You can still feel the first verse, the second verse.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. My last question would be on his EP. If he featured any other person on his EP, and if he didn't, within the crop of artists that he always space names here, are there people that he would want to collaborate with in order to touch on the new generation as well?
Okay.
If he's reached out to them, what are their response?
Okay, good.
Well, me reach out to anyone yet anyway. And based on the EP, so it's mainly me. Because I for a long time now, me releasing any material, no, me per se attention, that the focus should actually be on the craft, what I intend to do, and what I intend to put. What I intend to like put out there and stuff. And about me, you know, on this particular project.
Okay.
But in the coming future, no, definitely. Any artists need be collaborations, you know, whether new or old, you know, the door is actually open for everyone. So long as we can connect and then work on, you know, some good stuff.
You can do something. Okay, Kojo, come through.
Okay. Yeah, me pay how what transition from rap to singing. And as he rightly said, no, Olumaya Obe 17 now rapid. It will look some way. Oh, of course, it will look some way. Walk around.
I said that rap be another.
Agree.
Dr. Dre on Super Bowl.
The whole thing is I say, perform on dada no problem. And the material why you at all no more dada. Into bet you me fusing in other stuff to it. You understand? I'm for be enjoy. Because they are used to it already. Yeah, affair na obey then obey BB Fufrobium. Dr. Dre is not rapping at this particular age, or any old stuff. I'm pro any dada. So I know there's nothing wrong in doing that. But say, well, it's and I make me personal opinion, like you know, put
and it's right because a boy Taylor at his age is still singing. Tell me which rapper at 70 years and still rapping actively, no. And so I side with you on that. I am against.
What are you telling Sakodi?
What's say? Oh, Sak. Who say Sak? I start to air to no. Sak to no. Every crowd over. Or tell me Kwame. I start say to no. Okay. It's possible Sak was sweet to say.
Besides, he's got more time ahead of him.
Exactly. A hammer say a musician will take that long break. Now I got then later no our back. What I see example say Obi to say Beyonce Jay-Z is rapping for fun. And the Ode album we buy. I want EP buy. I want to ask you, are you back for business or to preach message or to do it for pleasure?
For hobby.
I think all are inclusive anyway. Pleasure, business, and what was the third one? You
preach, like you have a message that you preach.
Yeah, so yeah. Anytime I will be putting any material musically out there, you are preaching in some sort of way, some sort of form. You understand? And it be a key. Yeah, okay. So I am here for all of these things.
All of this. Once you take on business, it means I can do my follow-up. I hope, sir, you admit, sir, it's not going to be easy because we are talking about 16 years of absence.
A whole generation.
A whole generation has been wiped out and a new generation is in there. And so coming in, what kind of strategy have you mapped up? Would they make it back your entry into the game? And I said, you are coming for your birthright. I said, I am shy of Nkasei fame, so I'm back. Let me take my seat.
Well, I'll get back to this, but honestly, I think there's just a Rome is not built in a day, is it? So one brick at a time.
Okay.
You understand? And business bias so no say I was on nature business for it to grow. Into young expect to say immediately now things will start booming because we know the said the Juma way at here ache kakra into yenim say be a Juma way bejina you need a whole lot of focus, attention, and proper planning for it to be able to do what stand. And so back to your now or canon. You say before no dear now Juma na if you producer be or handle all those aspects for you. Say you better my Juma no ebeni any dear can and stuff. But this time because there are structures in place based on internet and your money and the tools are available for the artist himself to be able to operate the way they want. You understand? So I'm working strategically based on the tools that are available for me to see this song or this project to a success.
Okay. So you're not coming on under any record label.
It's independent at the moment.
Okay, good. Could you come through?
Celestine don't call him.
Yeah, the gospel.
Obey celestial praise. Bese, menen kasa no do to so.
Most welcome. Why not?
Okay. Ora kufi don't call. Yeah, bra. Heavy things. Point bese no picture there say fourth a year
Okay. I'm going to my viewers to also call in and ask their question, but let me ask this: that opportunity for you to perform with your brother Nakia Squashy, should it come again? Would you do it?
Yeah, I think I will.
You do it.
Yeah.
So now you're forgiving the past. What happened now? Or no one can tell exit now. And Bannon fan said this year Ghana Music Awards. It's okay because I know Ghana Music Awards UK every year they do the throwback thing. And should Alodia and his people call you? You are willing and ready to do it now.
Yeah, there's nothing like for forgiveness anyway. It's strictly business for me at the moment.
Okay, I love this one.
Like.
It's business. Let's go and do our business.
Let's go and get that money. Yeah, so we just go and work.
Okay.
You understand? And then get paid, and then go our separate ways and do our thing. Because once I work material to get that idea, it belongs to us. Until this opportunity be a basa you bet me and make it be every more. I won't say no.
You won't say no.
I work for that. So.
Is someone wrong to say, looks like you guys are not friends? At the moment, you guys are not friends anymore.
Well, not like before. Not like before.
Okay.
So,
but if the business comes, you do it.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
Okay. Editor, it's a question back home. And you want someone else? Say, how are you coming to fit into the new competition of Black Sheriffs, the Kwame Eugene, Shatawale, Stone Boys, and all?
Well, I've always been like a student to this game. Every piano mission. So I think that my aim or my plan to actually re-enter or venture into this field again is to study learn, adapt, and then fuse in.
Okay. So that's what you're about to do.
Yeah.
And you answered earlier, said you are not ready to do any collaborations with them for now.
No, I said the doors are open. It's just that on this particular project, it's only me on it. But
And
you
once
know,
you are
yeah,
ready to do.
yeah.
Time and I'm na bandana or
Yeah. Things are about later on. Yeah, it was.
Me too.
I think 2001 there, about 2002. That was when.
and onya bandana from Ghana.
Yeah.
And they say wakwa no adane shakawale.
Yeah.
Aya sata ne konya nwa kakra.
No, I mean, as soon as the way I will be at, bandana used to be a bubbly guy anyway. So me personally, I'm not surprised.
Okay.
And to be honest, I enjoy the fact that I'm very outspoken, you know, or to meet Chena Jane, or can you pass with the unta to be big how and as a unta and can, I mean, yeah, na a hard and stuff. So yeah, he's a cool dude.
Well, thank you so much. So if we want to find you on social media, is it going to be Shy or Heaven Tales?
It's Heaven Tales. You can if you put in Shy, you still find me, but it's Heaven Tales.
Heaven Tales.
The Instagram account is private.
Yeah, I mean I'm here, but it's because I was waiting for this moment so I can activate it. So.
Well, like I said, we are grateful. Thank you for choosing us as your first stop. What it means is that he has been monitoring our good works from up there, and he's here to also add to what we are doing, and we appreciate him for coming to us. He's available within a period of about a month. So if you want him collaboration, performance, but Tuobodom, do Tuobodom to that friend there, contact me a letter.